Hi there guys, Sam here. Welcome to another video where I go through the latest up-to-date images of the new Audi S3. So yeah, recently came out today, so let's go through all the images of this new car. So yeah, straight into the video really. So yes, as you can see a little bit from to the right of me, you can see a nice picture there of the new Audi S3 in hatchback form. I'll obviously show up images in more detail for you guys on screen. But this has literally just come around today. It's new hot hatch, 306 brake horsepower, 2 litre four-cylinder engine, four-wheel drive. And yeah, it's pretty exciting. So let's check through some of these really cool images and see what you think. So yeah, there's the first image you can see of the hatchback. Not so sure why Audi have chosen this colour to kind of showcase it. But yeah, sort of like a gold colour, I guess. Not quite sure it shows the lines as well as it should, but it certainly looks quite sharp. The front lights. You've got a small little Audi badge as well on like the if you look at the rear door. I'm sure that's an optional extra as Audis normally like to charge. But yeah, quite a sleek design from that first image there. Second image as well in yeah on the move as always. Big front grills just to allow the air to kind of go in to feed the engine. Remember, 300 brake horsepower is still plenty to kind of go through, even if it's not really updated from the previous Audi S3. It still packs a punch, which is quite cool. Audi kind of got a new signature kind of like front grille. Yeah, it looks quite cool. Not quite sure if it actually does anything aerodynamically or allows more air into the engine. I think it's just for styling's sake. And you've got the side skirt shown there as well. Also, like it looks like this one's got some sort of like optional Audi black in package or exterior package, because you can see the Audi grille, the Audi badge at the front is in black as well. So that kind of makes sense. But yeah, quite clean. The actual grille itself is big, but that's just what's happening. The rear of the car as well, so you get the normal quad exhaust pipe sort of found on the Golf R as well. It's sort of like equivalent, as I've done videos on the Golf R plenty on this channel, the Mark 8 and my Mark 7. Fake sort of looking vents, I guess, at the back. Fairly confident they're not going to do anything or provide any aerodynamic effect. It's all for styling's sake. Lights look quite cool, all sort of Audi affair, but really quite a little bit bland from my sort of point of view. The wheels look like 19 inches, so quite big. The exhausts in black blended well to a point where you potentially can't even see them actually. Again, it might be some sort of optional extra package on it. But quite a sleek under the radar design with plenty of style, as Audis normally like to do. Now on top of the hatch you get the saloon version as well, shown here. Now I've always loved saloons. I think the previous Audi S3 saloon looks really cool. Sort of small, compact, fast cars. They're just cool. They look really great. The previous one looked great. This kind of competes with like the CLA 45 AMG as well, so it's sort of getting into that market. Looks cool. Yeah, not too much difference obviously, other than sort of like the rear, the hatch, you know, slightly longer wheelbase, although practicality is kind of always with the hatchback. Moving on to the second sort of side image there, again it's potentially some sort of optional extra because it looks like a little rear black spoiler on that one. Looks really cool. In fact, it looks bigger. I mean, you could probably compare this to like an A4 or even like an A6 sort of 10 years ago in terms of size. That's just where we're at. The wheels, they've kind of got that sort of diamond cut flushed finish, which I'm not a massive fan on, but if you are, you know, it looks cool. I think 19 inch again on those wheels. But yeah, for me, looks wise, it's got to be the saloon all day long. But yeah, interested to know your thoughts on that as well. Final image there of the saloon. Again, it's got that sort of like weird Audi badge on the rear door. Again, I reckon it's some sort of optional extra package. Lights look very sleek. It's all very Audi, all very clean. So now let's move on to the interior images of the new A3. Now this is where things get really, yeah, quite cool. Again, leather seats, likely a standard in the UK. I should stress prices for this car starts from £37,900 for the hatchback and £38,460 for the saloon, and that's starting price before you put any options on it. So yeah, expect that to increase above £40,000, which is a lot of money, but that's just where we are nowadays, and that's just in line with the competition as well. But very nice interior. Audis always kind of nail it. Really sleek, not overcomplicated. I absolutely love it. Flat bottom steering wheel, not a huge fan, but it looks quite a nice thin steering wheel as well to kind of have a play with. 7-speed automatic gearbox only, no mention of a manual in the UK. I'm not sure if other regions are going to have a manual as well. I suspect in the US they may bring a manual because there's quite a strong market there, whereas in the UK it's so small it's just not worth their while. Despite the fact that I love my manual Golf R, and plenty of you guys on the channel have have a good appreciation for a manual gearbox in a hot hatchback. But yeah, it looks really cool, that image actually, doesn't it? Quick picture of the door card as well if you're interested in that. I mean, you can see sort of like almost like a floating door handle there, which looks quite cool. Loads of buttons, more buttons on the door card than probably on the center console, which is a bit weird just looking through that. But yeah, maybe a little bit too overcomplicated, but again, very sharp lines. That's how Audi do it. Good quality materials, leather all round. Bang & Olufsen stereo almost certainly sounds fantastic. Another image of the inside. You get a bit of an idea of that virtual cockpit that Audi normally have. All very cool. I like the way the vents are positioned as well, nice and high up, so you can get like a good angle on it, particularly on different areas of your body or different areas of the cabin. Yeah, it does look like a very sharp, cool, professional business place. And actually in these images it doesn't actually even look that boring. It actually looks like quite an exciting car. I'm not quite sure if the gloss black is going to be the best thing for day-to-day use, but certainly from these images it looks pretty cool. Yeah, the final interior image from where you'd be sitting if you get this car. Frameless mirror as well for the rear view mirror, which I've got in my Mark 7 as well. I've always liked them. It sort of cleans up the car. It's where you look quite a lot if you're looking at all the cars that you're overtaking, because you're in your 4-wheel drive 306 brake horsepower car. Yeah, you get a good idea of what it's like to sit in a car like that. Loads of space, because hatchbacks are quite big now these days, particularly in this sort of segment. Yeah, interested to know what you think of this in the comments below. Moving on to the back of the car. Now, I don't know if those front seats are pushed forward, but that looks like an awful lot of room. So, yeah, who knows? It's plenty of space. Again, leather seats at the back, as you'd expect from an Audi, sort of quilted, diamond quilted leather. Rear door cards look angular as well. So quite sleek. One-piece front seats as well. And it's a very, very smart car, I have to say. So there we are then, the latest images of the new Audi S3 and the saloon as well as the hatchback. So let me know what you think of that in the comments below. Again, like I've said, prices from £38,000, around that from a starting price for both cars. It's going to increase in the UK. Audi love their options, so certainly that is definitely going to rise. The car, in terms of its predecessor, it's the same engine. I believe they've revised certain parts of that engine, but I believe that's more for efficiency, to be honest with you, rather than power and engagement. Power is exactly the same. 0 to 60 time is exactly the same. It's 4.6 seconds in this 7-speed automatic, no manual, as I've said before. Yeah, there you go. That's new car. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know if it's on your radar to get. And yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the content shown today. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay tuned for plenty more content to come on this channel. You know, loads of stuff happening in the automotive world now that we're getting back up to speed with things. So yeah, you'll get the latest here first, as I love the VW Audi group type content as well. I've got a Golf R myself. Loads of content to come on that side of things. And yeah, check back on previous videos if you're interested. And yeah, stay tuned for plenty more exciting content to come. Thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you again next time. Cheers, guys.